Hey, just a quick review of the film Powerful Once Upon a Marathon, which ends today. Is my review of the current Quentin Tarantino film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Now, I did review the film a year ago when it first came out, but now I decided to maybe wait another year to see how it holds up. And yeah, I still actually do like this movie. I don't know if I would say if like what I did before. I don't know if I would say Tarantino's greatest, but I do definitely know it was one of his most personal films. But I still think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is a really good movie. Great performances by DiCaprio and Brad Pitt, who play Rick Dalton and Cliff Booth. DiCaprio is basically playing a Hollywood actress set in 1969, and he he gets into this meeting played by the producer manager Al Pacino. And then he's basically talking about Hollywood artists, like first you're big, then this may be the end of them. And Rick Dalton fears this about just being another Hollywood has been. And Brad Pitt, who plays the stunt driver, Cliff Booth, he's Rick Dalton's stunt double, and basically he hasn't been he's had a hard time looking searching for work. Which, if you've seen the movie, you'll know why some people didn't hire him. But if you don't, I won't tell you why. I'll let you find out. Apparently, people had a problem with some scenes. There's a scene where or just a whole montage of Pitt driving around. Well, I didn't really have a problem with that because the driving scenes, it gave you a good view of the environment of 1969 Hollywood. Kind of reminds me of maybe video games like GTA, where you're driving around with the radio playing. And I like how Tarantino paid attention to those extra details. It's pretty cool just driving along with Brad. And another thing in the movie that apparently people had a problem with was Margot Robbie, who plays Sharon Tate's characters. They felt like she had a lack of character in there, but I didn't really think it that way. Because Tarantino didn't want people to remember her as sort of this actress who was murdered by the Manson family. But instead, he wanted to show the happiness and joyness of this actress Sharon Tate. She's just walking around, going to bookstores, watching her own movie for free. And Margot Robbie does a good job of expressing the elegant, happy-go Sharon Tate. And let's see. I think. Oh yeah, and the ending, which I think most of you haven't seen. But if you haven't seen it, I won't spoil it. But basically, Tarantino makes his own change in history of how things should have ended up. And man, everyone at the theater was just laughing. Man, it was a really good experience to see in the theater. And that's pretty much it. I haven't changed my opinion though about this movie. I still think it's a really, really good Tarantino movie. I enjoyed the performances, the costumes designs that they wore, and Basically, Tarantino's love letter to Hollywood. Ninth film, and he only has one more left. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see what it is and review the last movie. And this has been the review of Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'm out. See you.